Hey guys, Dirtbag Gaming here, the channel for casual raiders. We're going to be going over Cardinal. Now, Cardinal is known as the go second person. I use her a lot in the PvP, but if you build her for PvP, she will be good for PvE. That's kind of what I've found out with the arena champs, is if you're building a really good arena champion, they're going to be good in PvE. Sorry. So, first off, my Cardinal, like I said, is built for PvP. I put her in immunity set and just a heal set, just so that way she can survive a little bit longer. We're going to go over skills, masteries, artifacts, and we're also going to go over her in PvE content, but mainly we're going to be going over her in PvP content. So this might be a little bit longer video, but if you want to go to PvP, fast forward a little bit towards the end. But let's start it out. So the skills, she has an A1, which puts up a poison if you have enough accuracy. I didn't build her with a ton of accuracy, but has a 10% chance of placing a 5% poison. I laugh because she's not there to do damage. Her A2 heals. So heals the champion 30% of their max HP and places a 60% increased defense for 2 turns. So she's going to heal somebody up pretty good, as well as put an increased defense on them. So I use this if they don't kill my team fast enough in the arena. I can try and heal myself back up a little bit and put a decreased defense on myself, just so I survive a little bit longer with the immunity set. And then finally, the last one, this is what she's known for. Revives all dead allies, heals them by 25% of their max HP, and boosts their turn meter to max. Meaning that no matter who's on the other side, this is going to be, they get rezzed up, and now they're going first before the other team. So this is kind of why she is a go second type champion, because once they kill your entire team besides her, you res them all up and then they go before the other team. So if you have really good high attack champions, not a lot of speed, that's kind of what my guys is they kill them because they're not first, and then the really high attack champions get res and just nuke down the other team. So I'm going to show you that in the arena, but this is what she's going to be good for PvE and PvP, because they're just going to res up and you're going to do damage to the Fire Knight, to the Dragon, to whoever you res up right away. So that's kind of what she's known for, is her A3. Now, this is careful, you have to make sure that the speed tunes are correct. So if you wanted your debuffer to go before your attacker, you need to make sure that your debuffer champion has more speed than your attacker champion, because when you res them up, it's based off the speed as well. So when you res them up, if I have a 200 speed and 100 speed, the 200 speed is going to go first. Alright, so make sure that you remember that. And finally, the masteries. I got her all the way down to the boosting my turn meter mastery, this one down here. I didn't even know this was a thing until recently. Increases champion's turn meter by 20% whenever an ally drops below 25% health. So, if they nuke down your whole team, all of them got below 25% health, so it's boosting your turn meter up 60% right then and there. So you're instantly going to go before their other team because your turn meter just got boosted so much because your whole team died. So you kind of want to get that. You're gonna want to get that for the PvP scene. And then I just build her as tanky as possible, so I got some counter attacks here for no apparent reason. 50% chance for the counter attack, and then for the alright, so this one is for the turn meter. So it has a 50% chance of increasing the turn meter by 15% when an ally is critically hit. So you're just going to want to boost her turn meter up as soon as possible when your team goes down. So this is kind of why I built her like that. She's not built for any type of damage whatsoever, so keep that in mind. And boosting up her heals as well, making her pretty fast. Not the fastest, but she still needs some speed to make sure that she goes. And then the artifacts, like I said, she has immunity set. I wanted to make her really high HP and defense, so extra 24% HP there. Defense, speed, crit rate, speed, HP, HP. And I didn't boost the speed at all because she's good where she has now. She doesn't need more speed. She's at 180 some speed. Defense on the gloves, defense on the chest piece, and then speed and defense on the boots. So we got defense, HP. I wanted her a little bit more HP, and then defense. So look at that defense roll. That's awesome. 21% extra on the banner. She is at 4,400 defense, which is pretty good. 54,000, which is decent on the HP. She was dying, so I needed to get her more HP. That's why I put the HP on the ring. Her speed's at 183. Like I said, it's not the fastest, but it's enough because all the extra turn meter boost that you're getting for your team dying is where she wants to be at. So if you're at around 170 100-ish speed, you should be good. If you get up to like 200, she's going to be going too fast, and then your immunity set's going to kind of wear off before your team dies. Crit rate, not high. Crit damage, not high. Resistance, I wish this was higher. So if you're going to build her, you can build her really tanky with the defense, or if you want to get a really high resistance so that way she's not getting her buffs off, you can build her with a crap ton of resistance. When I get my Great Hall up, she's going to have an extra 80 resistance because I'm going to build that up to max. That's going to be 100, almost 200 resistance right there. Accuracy, like I said, I don't care about accuracy. She only has 100 because of the 80 Great Hall. So that's her stats. Now, like I said, she's going to be good for PvE because she's going to carry you through the PvE content just because she's going to res everybody. So in her Faction Wars, I have my Faction Wars team. I don't know if I could see the Faction Wars. No, I can't. So it's just really high DPSers, not really tanky, because she just keeps rezzing them back up, and then they do a crap ton of damage when they get rezzed up. So she's going to help you through your Faction Wars very, very much. But in the dungeons, same thing. She's going to carry you through the dungeons. Not great in the spiders, honestly. But the Ice Golem, the Dragon, and the Fire Knight, she's going to be your rezzer in case your team dies. So if you don't have a super easy, high tanky team, throw her in there. She's going to res them back up and then kind of carry you through that content. If they die. If they don't die, she's whatever. But she's going to heal your team. She's going to do some damage, some poisons, and then she's going to res your team back up. So like I said, she's used for a carry. But mainly, let's get her in some PvP. So she's in my 3v3 team where for my defense, where I have Rotos, another high DPSer, and a Seeker, so that way they don't die as easy. And then she res them back up, and then they just do a crap ton of damage. So let's throw her into some of this, because this team, I think I made 3 videos, and I haven't beat it yet. So this is going to be the team that I'm going to try. That was the last video. But to DPS them down, she strips the buffs. I need them to die sooner, so usually you put a Seeker as the lead, so that way they don't die as fast if you have a Blender comp. But this comp doesn't do too much damage. So I just need to make sure that I can kill the Siphi and take away the buffs. So they're going to be those buffs. I'm going to put more buffs on my team. So that way I made a level 50 guy right here, the mage. So he's going to put more buffs on my team. And I want to do some more damage. So I need a really high DPSer. So I could throw in her just to nuke down and stun the whole team. But you guys might not have her. So let's throw in somebody that you might have. Rosin, Rotos, obviously him, she DPSs. Who else can we throw in there? She's getting built up now. She's going to do a crap ton of damage on her A1. Alright, cool. So let's throw in Zargala. Yeah, let's throw in Zargala. Cool. So the goal here is for them to kill my team and then res them back up, get rid of all their buffs, and hopefully nuke down with her. This actually isn't a great idea because Siphi is a weak affinity to my Zargala, but this is who you might actually have. Doesn't have a lot of health, if you notice. Like no health, because they're made to die. So if you're gonna make her for arena, make people that hit really hard or do what you made them to do, but make sure they die. If they don't die, it defeats the whole purpose. Cool. So now see my meter got boosted all the way back up. His is pretty high, but once I res these guys, they're all gonna go before the Seeker, unless he has counterattack. So let's put up some buffs. He has higher speed than both these guys. That's why he's first. So again, make sure that your speed is tuned for where you want them to go. So let's give me some buffs. Let's strip their buffs. So high resistance. Look at that. Didn't touch her. That's why I can't beat this team. And then since they're all sleeping, I don't know if I can kill them. So we're just going to try and do some damage to her. No damage. And first. Alright, so this is probably the best Siphi I've ever seen. I've tried to kill with every comp that I have. Besides, because they're fast, so they're faster than me. Okay, so I just can't beat this team. They're way better than I am. Cool. Let's restart. Let's go back out. Let's reset and let's show you some matches that you might actually see. That was a 262,000 team. Double mine. So there you go. All right. So who are we gonna see? We're gonna see Tormund's suck into Cardinal, because when you res, they all get frozen. So if you see a Torment, you want to try and avoid the Torment. If you have to face it, you can try, but most of the time you don't want to face that. Rotos, I don't know why, but his AI is made to go after Cardinal. He just has a vendetta against Cardinal, so he just goes after her. I'll show you that in a little bit. But let's try and find a team that can nuke me. So this team right here, hopefully she can nuke down my team. They're gonna have some buffs with him, and not him, but they're gonna have some buffs here. So keeping her in would be good, and then try and nuke down the team with her. So this is what I'm talking about before. If they can kill my team, then I'll show you. If not, because if you don't see a lot of high damage dealers on that side, you don't need a Seeker. But if you have really high damage people, you need a Seeker as your lead. But let's res them back up. Buff. Take away their buffs. And then nuke. Prime example of what this team does. So, I think it has to be on auto, because sometimes she might only res one person. So you don't want an auto, because she might only res one person when you want to try and have their whole team killed. So if you're going to put her in a defense type slot as your defensive team, make sure you have guys that you know are going to die, because if they last 1 or 2 extra turns, it kind of messes up the whole route. So let's go after this. Madam sometimes takes away my buffs, the immunity set, because I don't have a lot of resistance on her. But you just want to be careful on who you're choosing if you're going to have a go second team. Usually I only use my go second team if their arbiter is faster than my arbiter. So if like I have this team right here and somehow they beat my arbiter, then I'll reset my arena team and I'll throw in this team instead. So this team's probably going to hit really hard, so I'm going to take out him, move that over, put a Seeker in, so that way I don't die as fast, and then keep in this girl so I can nuke because of strong affinities. Or you would put in somebody like a stun champ, obviously like her. I want to use her so bad. She's like my main damage dealer now. She's really good if you fused her to stun the arbiter and then try and kill this person. He can do some damage. It's funny, they're all legendaries. If you have a really good nuker, most of my rares now aren't nukers anymore because I put their gear on somebody else. If you want a really tanky team, you can res up like Rosin or him. Cool, let's just show this one off. So it's a pretty good team. You got 2 resers, so if you don't kill both resers, you're kind of screwed. Because when you res them up, they only have 25 health. So let's see, is she gonna nuke down the team? Cool, so I lived. So after all that, I lived, boosted up my turn meter, went before Rotos. But notice that she doesn't have a ton of health. I got that because of the Seeker, the extra defense. So he's got a passive for that. So if you have a Seeker, make sure you use a Seeker. So res him up. This gives me a buff as well to take off. Just do some damage and then try and strip my buffs and strip their buffs. Cool. So hopefully I can kill her now with this. Perfect. So Zargala has, I think, like 5,000 attack, 100% crit, and a crap ton of crit damage. So, but she doesn't have any speed. So my Zargala, I'll show you that. Yeah, I'll show you what Torment does. So Torment against me is just stupid. Like he's so good. I don't know if this is a lot of damage. So I'll show you that if I can do this, try and resist it a little bit. Throw. Who do I want to throw in there? A more DPSer. We'll throw in. He doesn't get stunned. So we'll throw him in. Keep her in. Alright, cool. Let's try this. So you'll see Torment when I res, they all get frozen. But the dude, the fat guy, doesn't get frozen because he's got his passive. So he might help out with this. I'm not sure. He doesn't do a ton of damage. I want to save this for when he dies. So maybe I can do. It doesn't matter. They all block buffs anyway. So I need to get rid of those shields. So she has to die so that way I can res her and get rid of the shields. So I want to live one more turn. So let's try and put a defense up on me. Dead, dead. He's going to live, obviously. They still have block debuffs up. But let's res these two. Let's get rid of their buffs. See, that's what I was talking about. So they both got frozen. So if you ever see a Torment and you have a reser, it defeats the purpose because they both get frozen. So we can't win that one. So I try and avoid the Torments at all costs with the Ghost second team. And if I have a faster team, like my Arbiter, I have to get rid of their speed booster to try and strip the buffs on that team. So, Ghost second teams don't face Torment. But let's go against this team. They have a Masteries, so they might take away my immunity. So that's kind of a counter to that, is she strips the immunity buff, so that way they can CC me with her. So let's get more tanky. Let's get more deeps. Cool. So let's try this. My other team is I res a Prince Kymar and I res a Draco, and then I keep my Roto. So if I have all three of those, like if I have my main team with Cardinal instead of Arbiter, they get rezzed up, they strip the buffs because of Prince Kymar, and they buff up because of Draco, and then they nuke because of Rotos. That's also a game plan as well. So if you're just not faster, take out your Arbiter, put your main team in, and then try and win that way, which I'll show you in the next match. So try and heal back up. They have to kill these two for me. So her AI is wonky a little bit. Sometimes they don't strip the buffs first. But can they kill the Seeker? Alright, doesn't matter. So res up. Let's strip some buffs. Not a lot of buffs to strip. But then, since they're all asleep, I'm going to just do damage to this person to try and get her down. So she's still alive, but hopefully I'll get another turn to try and kill her before the other team goes. Unless my Zargala dies, which she did. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Bad example. If you build your Cardinal so tanky, sometimes she can make it another res. So if you happen to kill their reser, then sometimes you'll be able to win because you can just res on the second round, the second go round. Which I'm not sure if she's tanky enough for this team. 3,000 damage, can't even kill an Arbiter. She's fully booked, so I think it's like a 4-turn cooldown or something. Just kidding. Cool. It's great. I'm like showing you how to not win. Alright, so let's put our good team in with this team. So if we get rid of this, and get rid of that, let's put in my main team. So we got Draco, her, and the Basher. So the Basher you don't really need because he's only made to go first. So let's throw in my Prince Kymar, the faster one, 264. So this is what I was talking about before. If you just want them to go first, or you want them to do more damage. Let's pretend they don't go first, so we're just going to do some more damage. So they're not bad speeds, so I might be able to go first, but this is what I'm talking about. She's good if you have a really strong team. She doesn't strip buffs on the A1, I don't know why. So res up, strip buffs, sleep, buff, and then just destroy. Cool. That's the main thing, is once you get good people, it's good. It's awesome. Let's try that into this team. I know we lost because of the Torment, but maybe the stronger team will do something. I don't need the buffs. Need that. Okay, cool. So let's try this. The thing with Torment is, like, when you res them, no matter how strong they are, if you don't have a lot of resist, you're just going to get frozen anyway. So, and I'm faster, so I'm just going to pretend I'm not faster. Gonna pretend I'm not faster. Gonna pretend I'm not faster. Alright, cool. Can they kill my team? They're just super tanky. Kill somebody. I'm gonna wait till the whole team dies before I res them. Hopefully they don't kill my Cardinal. Alright, here we go. No, attack him. Alright, screwed. So we're not going to have a buff. So we're going to res up. We're going to strip the buffs. Oh, look, so they didn't get frozen. It's a 50-50 shot, right? And then just throw this up. The buffs are up, they would have died. Does she res? She might res. Yeah, I think she reses. Cool. You notice I healed myself and just got frozen, so don't face Torment. Torment is so broken for this game. It sucks when like there's one guy in the game that you just can't face. It's whatever. Let's go against another good team. So we're going against this team. Same setup. I don't care if I go first or not. Let's just go in. That guy hits extremely hard. So sometimes if you don't have a defense lead, you might just die because they hit really that hard. Yeah, see, if you don't have a defense lead, then your Cardinal might lose into that. But somehow it doesn't matter because we have her. Reset the cooldown. I might die because of him. Yep. It's so funny making videos and like it doesn't go the way you think. Let's face that team again. So if I do a what's it called? Defense lead instead of him, right there. This is what I mean. So they might go after the Seeker instead of my Cardinal because he doesn't have a lot of health and he's tanky. Got the stun off. Look at that, no Torment and I win. So the team that I just lost to, I won just because of the defense were. So because of him. They didn't target my Cardinal at all. She's just so high. Tanky. Let's go against a team that is just going to kick my butt. It's great, I'm making a video that you don't want to do. So defensive, let's get rid of that. Let's do... See, I don't even know what to do because no matter who I res, they're just going to get frozen either way. So, just put as much deeps as I can. So we'll put in... That's a bad affinity. Put in Rotos and this guy. And let's see what this does. Where do I want to go? Let's go. Screw it. It's funny because like with Cardinal, you're almost always changing your teams. You don't really have just one set team. Great, I forgot he takes away buffs. So that's a great example of what not to do. But it's cool because Cardinal, you're using almost all of your champs because it's really depending on what they have. So if you're going against a team that is really high DPS, you need more tanky. If you're going to a team that isn't high DPS, you need more longevity. So it's cool with Cardinal because like you're always on your toes. Like you're always stupid of me. You're always trying to beat the other team specifically with your champs. So they don't have a reser, so we'll try and kill Michaud. He's really freaking good. And then let's try and res that without getting frozen. Or provoked. So am I frozen? No, cool. So let's stun Torment. And then kill everybody. And then let's just kill him. Great. So I didn't lose that one, that was great. But obviously you need a Rotos and this chick and her to win, but it's whatever. I guess it's easier if they don't have a reser to try and beat him. She's in a Relentless set, so she gets to go second or twice sometimes, which is cool. And I built her pretty DPS with high speed. This team is a great example of doing a lot of damage with this guy. So, but it might not be too much damage because he could hit pretty hard too. So let's go back to the other team. Let's go to him. Any buffs? Not a lot of buffs. Her, because of the weak affinity. And her. Yeah. So let's try this. So, this is good because they don't have a reser. So as long as I survive, I could just keep whittling them down and killing their highest DPS guy or their buffer right there. So notice that I can last through that because of my immunity set. Just kidding. I don't know how he got 2 turns. Relentless gear, maybe? Does he always have 2 turns? Guys, let me know. Does he have 2 turns? Gets an extra turn, resets cooldown. Attacks all enemies, grants an extra turn, resets cooldown on... Oh, wow, okay. So, that's awesome. I know he got buffed recently, so that's probably why I didn't know. Place an extra hit if the target is under any buffs. So he does this and then gets an extra turn. That is awesome. Okay, so how do I beat it? How do I beat that guy? Okay, so you can throw in her. She's really good. Let's throw in her. And then maybe I can survive. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, she puts up immunity on herself. She has a passive, which is right there. So she puts up this on your guys, and then that on herself. So it helps her survive and do some damage. So let's heal up the Seeker. Let's boost. Do some stuff. Let's go after... I'm going to go first, so it doesn't matter. She's going after there. So let's go after him. Provoke. Goes after him. She's built pretty tanky, and I think 100% crit. I use her in Clan Boss, so that's why she's pretty tanky. Now if I res, I'm not going to be able to kill everybody, so I have to wait. Who do I need to kill? What is he going to do? Alright, so not good. I just can't fuck. Can't kill that guy. It was a good thought, because I did survive, so that was cool. But he was provoked, so she couldn't do anything. Let's try that again. Take Seeker out. And put somebody else in. Notice, like, when you're at gold 4, you're always going to be kind of up and down in here. So, like, if you lose games, you're kind of just learning from it. So, I really don't care if I lose 15 games, as long as you learn from each game. So, take out the Seeker. Take out her. Let's put in this guy. And does he have a defense? Dungeons, no. She does. So put her in, and then nuke down. I'll put in a Rhodos. What's a champ that you guys might have? Him? He's not gonna do anything. All my like high DPS champs are legendaries. It's funny. Because once you're like end game, you really want to like take your gear that you've been building up on your main guys and just putting on your legendaries, so you save some silver. I guess you'll have Zargala, right? You'll have her. So let's just try it. So we took out the Seeker, added in this guy who just doesn't really get CC'd much. Provoke. Cool. Get the resume all up now, unless he comes over and kills me. Yep. Oh my god, how do I beat that guy? I didn't want to use my main team. Like, what's the point of showing you guys the main team if you don't have these champs? Like, seriously. I might still die because he's just going to get a second turn and kill me. That was dumb. I guess if one of them survive, I should win, right? Unless he just comes over and kills my Cardinal again. Oh, I didn't get provoked. I'm gonna die either way. Okay, so he survived. Let's kill some people. Let's kill their frickin' that guy. Do some damage to that guy. Raise up her, because she just does so much freaking damage. Stun that guy, because I hate that guy. Get rid of their buffs. Do some damage, because he scares me. And then kill that guy. Yeah, it's like, what's the point of showing you something that you probably won't have? If you do have him, use it. Use your main team with Cardinal. Did we face this team? Yeah, Torment. Foley. So, you see Foley? Stay away from Foley. He has the block revive. So I guess anybody who has a block revive you want to stay away from, because if he kills your team, you can't res him back up. So prime example of what not to look for, or what to look for, and not face. This team, he hits pretty hard. He could hit pretty hard. It's pretty funny bringing a Kale into Gold 4 Arena, because he sometimes surprises you and just crushes your team. So let's get a normal team going. Seeker, this dude, and Zargala. This is probably what you'll see growing through the arena matches, just because you're not going to have all the legendaries in the world. If you do have legendaries, use them. Again, I'm just making these videos for you guys for casual raiders, but can they kill my team? It only works if they can kill my team. They can't. So let's heal up and do some damage. So heal up there. Dead. Boost up. Do I want to boost up? Yeah, okay. So, I don't know if I should just try and stun everybody and then res them back up. Let's try that. Stun, sleep everybody, res her, do some damage. Did she heal? Oh, look at that. That is awesome. That is awesome. My Seer doesn't have a ton of speed either. This guy, same team. So, Siphi, how can you kill a Siphi? That's the biggest thing, is if you don't have enough accuracy. My Seer is in Savage set. She has 91, 157, 310 accuracy, and sometimes I still can't kill or get rid of the buffs. So that's what she's rocking. Let's see what she's rocking. 5600 attack, no speed whatsoever. I only got 39 speed from artifacts. 101 crit, 275 crit damage, and 124 accuracy. She's made just to hit really, really hard. So that'd be good. So if I can't kill the Siphi, I think they win. So let's try that. Let's see what we got. If you see a Warlord on the other team, or a Basher, you might also not want to face it, just because it takes away her cooldowns, so she won't be able to res when they kill your whole team, which is not good. He could just kill the whole team. Do it! Kill him! Alright, cool. So can I survive? Yes. Awesome. So this is what I'm talking about. So res them up, boost up, do some damage, take away their buffs, all of them, and then shit. So I'm not going to be able to kill him. She's just so high, because even if I damage all of them, she'll wake up and res them back up. So I have to do some damage to her, which I probably won't do any damage. Like all those stats, and I just did 5,000 damage to the Siphi. It's so freaking good. I don't. Is that's not even a Siphi? It's a Duchess. I don't even know her freaking name. Okay. I don't know. I'll show you the main team, but Duchess is so freaking good. All right, last fight, main team, and then I'll show you in a 3v3. So who's gonna survive? We got her, and her. Do we want this guy? That's 242 speed. I need the faster one. This one, 260. Alright, so sometimes you might even, you actually will go first in this team because of the resistance. So if you go first and then your team dies still, you can still res them back up. My goal here is to kill Duchess. If I can kill Duchess, I win. So let's do that. I have a 12% extra damage from my dude right here. So I'll probably just kill the entire team. You know what? Let's just pretend I don't kill her, so that way I can res them up and then kill her. How about that? Yeah, let's do that. So we're just gonna nade one. I want to res somebody. Kill me. Kill me. Duchess is dead. So who are you gonna kill? You're gonna kill anybody. Kill somebody. Nope. Your main team's just too good. Dead. Kill her. Dead. Kill him. Dead. Oh. Dead. Survive. Damn it. Stop going. That's hilarious. I'm gonna die. Okay. So res up. Do some damage. Debuff. And nuke. She's so good. So look at how much crap I just survived there with my Cardinal. Like, she is an absolute monster. If you're in 3v3 Arena, check out my other videos. I'm going over exactly what you want to aim for, what teams you're going to look for, and who you're going to match up. You want to stay in this middle range right here, just to get the awards. The bizarre rewards are giving you the artifacts that have don't reset the cooldowns. I use this when I have big tournaments coming up. I don't get any of this extra stuff. Really just this guy. You want to get up to 100, that's a free legendary. Anytime you get a free legendary, you want to use it. This is only 200, and this is why you want to get to gold 1, is because of this. A 5 and 6 star artifact for the neck artifacts to reset the cooldowns. So if you have like 3 of those on one of your really high DPS champions, you might be able to use your harder hitting spells multiple times because it resets the cooldown, which is sick. I used this one time when we had the doubles shard pools for the sacreds. So I had a lot of these saved up. So I just use that just for the hell of it. This one, they say it's too high. It is 25,000 just for a legendary book, and you need to save up so much just for that, so I wouldn't suggest it. But let's look at our battle log. So for our 3v3 team, we won this one 5 minutes ago. We won 1 on here, so we only lost 20. We lost all 3 here. That was 51 minutes ago. But victory, victory. So you want to try and be 50-50 in your defense teams. Alright, this is my defense. My defense is Cardinal. So you just really want, you don't want to die, and you want really hard hitters on the other side. So I could take away this guy, my Rhodos, and maybe add, you got to make sure that on auto they do what they're supposed to do. So her on auto doesn't do her strip buffs, which is stupid. I could probably put a Zargal in there, just so that way if you res her, she just tries to nuke the other team. So I might do that. Rhodos is weird on auto, but I put him in there because he might live and do some damage. But you notice my defense team, I lost almost every single one, so I'm going to change it up a little bit. And that's that. And then she reses him up, and he tries to stun everybody, and then she just nukes everybody. So this one is an auto team. Boost, boost, debuff, nuke. And this is an auto team. Boost, reset, cooldown, debuff, and then nuke. So I've been winning this one a lot. This one wins because people don't expect 270, 260 speeds with a really high DPS this guy. And then Cardinal wins every once in a while. Let's see how many times Cardinal won. So Cardinal won this one right here against that guy who we hate. So she lost all the other ones, but she won this one, which got me that victory because I lost the last team. Torments just crushed me. That guy will beat me. Cool. So let's get into a battle. Let's throw up I'll show you my go second team. So this one you always want to face just because it's an easy win. Alright, so this one, my other 3v3 videos, I literally just go straight down, and I'll show you, check those out, because it goes top to bottom on, I don't care about 3v3, so just like kind of play them all. So who's going to be your go second team? You want to make sure that your Foley is not your go second team. So I'm going to try and win that one with my fastest team. So if my team goes first, I should win that one pretty easily. Your second team, this one, he's going to have that up, so I'm going to try and take that off. You probably want your go second team against this one or this one, because you got to be careful about her stun. So I'm going to try my go second team on that one. Where's my go second team? So my go second team is going to have a Seer, it's going to have my Cardinal, and it's going to have a stun guy. So we'll put her in. They're not going to do a lot of damage, so we're going to take out Seeker, and we're going to put in this guy who also stuns him. Cool. And then my third team is, I'm just going to try and be faster than this team, so we're going to go fast, DPS, Rotos. Is he faster? He might be faster. 262 is my faster one, so he's not the fastest one. So really fast boost. I need my debuffer, DPSer, and him. You don't need a Rotos. Let's put Rotos in here, just so I can kill her. And then my level 50 is up there. Sorry it's taking so long. I need to find all my guys. There, okay, cool. So I'll show you this. So Cardinal, we're really here just for her, but if she can come in and have her team die, then you get to kill the other team. So they're faster, so they're probably going to win. Just kidding. Tune up your guys. Bash everybody. Why didn't he do his able? AIs are so dumb. Yeah, AIs are just so stupid. Alright, can you kill me? Kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me. Oh, I gotta provoke her on Cardinal, so she stripped my buffs, which is not good, because now she might die. Let's try. She has that. So, who do I want to attack? That girl. Alright, cool. So he's gonna come in, they don't have a reser, so I'm gonna try and kill her. And then do some damage to her. Extra turn, kill her. Cool, so let's try and get rezzed up if we can. Alright, so res up. We're gonna stun him. Just kidding, he had the block buffs. Do a crap ton of damage to him. Go again, somehow. Put some buffs up on me so I can take him off, strip him, and boom. So that's why you have Cardinal in 3v3, is she's made, because obviously you're not gonna, I mean, you can, but I put all my speed gear in like 2 or 3 people. So most of the time they're on the same team. So I want 2 really good teams that I know are going to win, and my Cardinal is my, if I win, if I don't, it's cool team. Mountain King, I would really like a Mountain King, he's so cool. And then just AoE nuke, and then just kind of kill this guy. So that's 3v3. If you want to check out more 3v3, I have like 6 videos of 3v3 going over like the mindset of who you're doing. But we're here for Cardinal. So Cardinal is the showcase. Like I said, good in everything. If you got her, I didn't want to do that. Build her up. But if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you liked the video, if it helped you out, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to be doing a ton more arena videos and more guides on all my champs. But guys, I appreciate the time. Thanks for sticking around. Have a great week, and take care.